Hi everyone, Passive Baller here. We are now on the sixth game or sixth prediction for December 17, 2021 NBA Game Day. This is the battle between Los Angeles Lakers, a record of 16 and 13, and the home team Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a record of 13 and 15. This will happen 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 11 a.m. here in Manila. Before we proceed, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Both teams, they belong to the West, so let's check on the Western Conference standings. Los Angeles Lakers, they are at number 6. And for their last 10 games, they have actually won 7. That's pretty good, man. I think this is thus far the best stretch that the Lakers have had lately. And approaching this game, they are actually on a 3-game winning streak. So very good, Los Angeles Lakers. Very good. Now for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're not that far. They're actually at number 9 in the Western Conference. Um, for their last 10 games, they have only won 4. But approaching this game, they are actually on back-to-back wins. So not that bad, right? Form-wise, they're actually starting to make some noise. Especially that D'Angelo Russell, their prime point guard, is actually back. Okay, Minnesota Timberwolves, they are playing at home, so that's a point for them. Los Angeles Lakers, we gotta give them the point, so that's theirs. And both teams actually rested yesterday, so fatigue factor shouldn't be much of a talk. So let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. Um, Whoa, starting with Los Angeles Lakers, man, this is a lot. Um, Trevor Ariza, Kendrick Nunn, THT, Russell Westbrook, Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard. They're all listed as out. That's 2, 4, 6 players out for this game. Um, some are due to injuries, and sadly, some are due to some COVID-19 protocols. And I hope that these players would actually get soon well. I mean, get well soon. Get soon well, man. I'm hungry now. Right, so LeBron James is actually listed as day to day, as always. And also Anthony Davis, and this is for his knee injury or knee problems. Although, yes, these two are on game time decision, I just have a gut feeling that these two would actually play. I don't know. Um, so there are a lot of players who would not be available for Los Angeles Lakers. For Minnesota Timberwolves, I was actually surprised because when I was looking for the injury list of Minnesota earlier, I couldn't find any, and that's correct because that's how healthy they are. There are nobody on the injury list for Minnesota. So health-wise, we got to give it to Minnesota. They have more players available because they don't have anyone injured, and thankfully, they're not being affected by those COVID-19 whatever. All right. So 2 points for Minnesota now. Um, looking at the spread, it's actually minus 1.5 for Minnesota. So plus 1.5 for Los Angeles Lakers. It's almost a toss coin. What makes this hard is that, well, Los Angeles Lakers is involved in this game. That's the first thing that makes this one hard because again, just like what I've been saying previously, you'll never know if it's a Lakers game. You will never know as to what kind of Lakers team are you gonna see. Um, their injuries are also making things in question or putting things in question whenever they have a game. And of course, you're being tempted by Minnesota Timberwolves because they're actually showing a very good form, especially that all of their players are available. If you guys have seen that game that they've had against the Denver Nuggets, man, they were sizzling hot on the 3-point line. Everyone was literally making 3-point shots. D'Angelo, Russell, Towns, everyone, even off the bench, off the bench players that were making threes. It's kind of crazy, man. And again, approaching this game, you're just afraid what kind of Minnesota Timberwolves are gonna are gonna go out there and play. Will they be making those threes as well. Los Angeles Lakers, they are always scary, man. I always give respect to them because they have LeBron James, they got Anthony Davis, they have Melo. All of those three can actually score. Unfortunately, they don't have Westbrook right now, but just one of those three can actually erupt and drop 50 points in a night. And I'm not actually exaggerating anything. LeBron can do that. Davis can do that. Melo can do that. Um, but in this case, this one's really hard, man. This one's really hard. But in this case, I'm going to side with the home team, the Minnesota Timberwolves, because they are healthier. I'm just picking health on this because at the end of the day, it's a basketball. It's a team sport, and you, sometime in the second quarter, in the third quarter, they would require some rotation, some substitution. You'll never know what will happen. Maybe foul trouble will hit LeBron James or Anthony Davis, and that will actually give a perfect opportunity for Minnesota Timberwolves, who got a lot of players available, right? So I'm on the side with Minnesota Timberwolves, and I also like the fact that they are complete. Whenever they are complete, they are deadly. So I hope that they would be able to push, and I'm really hoping that Minnesota Timberwolves can actually make it to the playoffs. So our pick would be Minnesota Timberwolves minus 1.5. Wolves minus 1.5. Peace out, pass love, and God bless.